Are you ready to expand your life and reality? Join us for the next hour with Jamie Bates as she shares life-changing thoughts, techniques, and awarenesses to help you expand your reality.
Hello and welcome. I am Jamie Bates, consciousness facilitator and expander of realities. My mission with my radio show is to create greater awareness of what is possible and to expand you beyond the limitations of this reality. I'm grateful that you're joining me today. Today, I kind of have just a random share with you guys. I haven't really been consistent doing my podcast the last month or so. I've been extremely busy managing all my new systems, getting all of these things set up. I have so many amazing things coming down the line for you guys, from free webinars to quizzes to energy assessments. I have a whole realm of things that I'm integrating into my business right now, doing a business rebrand. I just finished up I redid my book, redid the cover. It's all brand new, doing all my new branding. So there's a lot going on. And, today I was even debating about, like, am I going to do a podcast? Not that I don't love doing my podcast, but, taking the time to stop my other creations to put myself in a different mode has been very difficult for me lately, because I've been really focusing on setting up my systems in a way that is really truly going to create the life that I'm looking to create for myself. So really truly standing in my power in that zone and just really not taking a whole lot of time to do anything different. But today, one of the things that was really coming through very strong was protect your energy. And I thought, today let's just chat about that. Let's talk about protecting your energy. Right now, more than ever, it is so important for you to be very, very aware of who you are engaging with, what type of things you are putting your energy into. Okay, because the reality is, and I think you're probably all feeling it, is our energies are kind of low right now. Right? And you're probably feeling the same way. Like, you don't have a lot of extra energy to be expending right now. And that's how I've been really feeling. It's like, gosh, when I have energy and have focus, I really have been putting a lot of time and space into all of these new things that I'm creating. But the reality is there's a lot more downtime right now than I think I've anticipated in the past. And you, again, might be really feeling that in your own being. And that's because we're dealing with a large amount of energy upgrades, okay? And these energy upgrades are a lot denser than the energy that we're used to. And the thing is it's taking our body a lot of time and space to assimilate these new upgrades into our energy space and consciousness. Okay, so that is a little more taxing on our system. It is a little more tiring. You're probably feeling a little more tired. I think everyone's kind of feeling just a little bit run down. Plus, not to mention everything that's going on in the grand scale of the world right now. There's a lot of fighting going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of, manipulation going on right out in the open. And our bodies and our beings are both fighting against that. And you might even be really feeling in different times and spaces where you feel like, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, I'm present, but I'm not really present. I'm finding that there's days where I know I'm working, I'm doing things, but it seems like the time and space is going by so fast, and it's almost like, at the end of the day, it's like, gosh, I felt like I got a lot accomplished, and I know I did, but at the same time, I feel like energetically I was somewhere else. And I think many of us are dealing with that right now. Energetically, we're fighting battles and we're doing things outside of our cognitive awareness with our energy fields right now. And I feel like, again, it's a little wearing and taxing on your energy system, also your body. So you're probably feeling a little more tired than usual. You might be resting a little bit more than you normally do. Again, all of these are all things that we're all experiencing. Okay. And the most important thing right now is protecting your energy. Like, don't waste time and space on something that isn't going to create the vibration, the energy that you're looking to create your life as. Making sure that you're not interacting with people who are bringing your vibration down. Okay. It's really important that you are mindful of, like, if somebody texts you and it feels like, I just don't have the energy to respond to that right now. It's okay. You don't have to. If it feels like, I just don't have the energy to engage right now, it's okay. You don't have to. Right now, your main priority, your main focus is taking care of you and taking care of your energy. And really putting time and space into the life that you desire to live, the life that you desire to create for yourself, really getting that feeling and that vision of who you are and what you desire. I'm spending a lot of time and space in the energy of, where I'm going and what that feels like to my being and what that feels like to my body. And, right now, I'd love to be traveling and sitting on the beach somewhere, but the reality is, um, my body is just not really in a space right now to be outside of my home. I'm feeling very, like, again, like I kind of feel like I'm in kind of like a hermit mode still. And I know that, like, with COVID, I think many of us are kind of going back and forth because we were still really enjoying the hermit mode and we feel like we should be getting out more. But again, all I keep hearing is, like, protect your energy. Like, right now is the time and space that you really need to be protecting your energy. And when I say protecting, I don't mean, bubble or, block things out. I mean, be very aware of what you're putting energy into, what you're contributing to, what systems you're continuing to contribute energy to. Every single time you interact with anything, and let's just even look at emotions, for instance. So every single time you engage in an act that makes you angry, you're contributing energy, space, and consciousness to the anger form and structure in this reality. One of the things I'm very aware of is when it gets to a certain point, when enough of us stop playing in those lower level frequencies are going to go away. When enough people stop contributing energy to the form and structure of certain emotional concepts, that emotional concept will not have enough energy anymore to uphold it. So let's take the energy of anger, for instance. If enough people in this reality stopped contributing energy to the form and structure of anger, then the extreme anger paradigm would no longer exist. It's our contribution to the form and structure that contributes the energy to uphold it. Breathe that in for a moment. And I know that seems like maybe a very strange concept, and you might even think I'm a complete and total weirdo for saying that. But it's coming, you guys. Where we are going, where we are moving to, where we are ascending to, will no longer uphold these lower level form and structures. Every time you replay in these lower level form and structures, you are contributing time, space, energy, parts and pieces of you. Isn't it exhausting? I mean, aren't you to the point where you're realizing that existing within any emotional, like extreme emotional upset, it's exhausting on your system? This is where I go to, really protecting your energy, really being aware of, hey, what am I choosing in this moment? Is it worth contributing my energy and space to? Is this, 5 minutes of being angry with this person really going to create more for me, or is it going to create less for me? Is it going to drain my energy system? Is it going to create chaos in my field? Here's the thing, like, we really have to be aware of what we are creating in our energy, space, and consciousness. There's never been a more call to action time than there is right now. We are planting seeds for the future right this very moment. So if you no longer want to be tangled in feeling like an emotional basket case mess, then you have to stop playing in anything that contributes to you being an emotional basket case mess. You have to find a way to untangle yourself from that form and structure and release yourself for good. Right now, I have literally, well, I have 3 webinars that are getting ready to come out. Each and every one of them is going to be a free webinar. I have a chakra series coming out that has a free webinar with it. I have a new series about releasing yourself from overwhelm that has a free webinar with it. And then I actually I have like, in addition to that, I have like 5 more webinars that are going to be coming out. I'm actually making a webinar in all kinds of different areas that are going to really help us become that space of what we desire to be. I'm not thinking it's going to be much longer before at least one of them is going to be out. The Chakra Webinar should be out shortly. And that has a whole free course that's going to be all about really looking at mostly how your past, the choices you made when you were little, the energies that you were, I'm going to say dipped into, that you were exposed to when you were young, and how those energies essentially, and those decisions that you made and those form and structures that you got yourself into, how those stored within your energy space and consciousness, and how you might still be perpetrating those same exact cycles over and over. So the chakra course that I have coming out is really going to have a lot of my own personal stories about how how I realized some of these things that happened to me when I was young, how I stored the energy within my body, what the energy felt like when it was within my body, what types of images I seen that related me to those experiences, and really giving you that awareness and that power to be able to look at your own life and really relate it to, okay, well, that's just stored form and structure. I understand that if I'm aware of stored form and structure, I don't actually have to keep perpetrating that same form and structure, and again, I can move on. It's really, right now, it's really about getting into your power of personal choice, understanding that anything that you are getting tangled in, anything that you are contributing to is actually creating something in your own field. If you no longer want your life to show up that way, you have to find a way to stop integrating that back into your space. Take a nice deep breath here. I feel like I'm talking really fast today. I have been literally like I've been in this like mode of like creation. So I really haven't been nearly as active in most of the things that I'm doing the last probably couple months. I was thinking at this point, I was really hoping to have all of these things done by March, and now we're into April, and I'm still like I'm still doing it. This has turned into a way bigger project than even the bigger project I anticipated in the beginning. So, but again, I'm staying focused, right? I'm aware that there's a lot of things I just can't engage in right now because it takes away my energy from me being focused on what I am creating. There comes a certain point as beings and creators here in this reality where you really have to turn your focus here from I know we're all empaths, we're all energetically sensitive people, right? And I know that we love to help others and we love to dive in and help people figure things out, but right now it's time to stop that. Right now it's time to cocoon. It's time to discover what am I still holding on to that might be holding me back? What is it that I really truly desire? Last year we did the year of form and structure, and this year is really all about rebuilding. And I know last year was mostly about deconstructing. I feel like we're still in some deconstruction phase here. But this year, it's really about like awareness and like keeping your energy in a space of this is what I desire to create. You know, change can be difficult if you're continuously fighting against what you have going on right now. So it really is a very delicate balance of getting really clear about what it is you do desire and really contributing energy to that and not playing in those lower level fractals that keep you looping and the life that doesn't work for you, the life that you have now, the life that in the places and spaces that are keeping you looping and not being happy or not feeling joy or not being contributed to or not feeling the love and appreciation and gratitude that you desire. Just going to hold this space for a moment here. Sorry if I'm talking really fast today. I wanted to get in a quick podcast. I thought, well, I should probably update you guys. I've been getting, I see I have like literally like 100 messages right now on my Facebook. And I just got an email from somebody and she said, why have there been no new podcasts? And I'm like, oh gosh, I just really haven't been stopping to make this a priority. I've been back and forth with Expand Your Reality about even potentially rebranding it into something else, still keeping what I have, because I do feel like I do know that there's a lot of people that go through and listen to the old podcasts, and I don't necessarily want to take that away, but I feel like Expand Your Reality needs a facelift as well. So I'm not sure what that looks like yet, and right now I just feel like I don't really know that I have even the time and space to really even look at that right now. So I've just been allowing it to just kind of be for this moment in time. And I thought, I needed to kind of check back in and let you guys know that right now I'm in the mode of really protecting my energy, really giving time and space to things that I know are contributing to the creation of my future. Really allowing myself to stay focused and dedicated to my mission, which my conscious empath mission, which I'm super excited uh, about sharing and getting out there. I have all kinds of things. I have some new t-shirts that I'm going to be getting ready to sell here pretty quick, which I'm super excited about. And the t-shirts do have the Conscious Empath Manifesto, and I'm just pulling it up here so I can just read it to you. Because my thing is I'm really dedicated to creating a mission here on this planet, and that's the Conscious Empath mission. And my Conscious Empath mission is I am a powerful creator. I easily align with my truth. I have awareness with ease. I receive, shift, and transform energies. I am conscious and aware. This is my universe, and I get to decide. I am a conscious empath. And I'm super excited about really putting this mission out into the world. I feel like, what if just a whole bunch of us really just took this choice to be a powerful creator? What if a whole bunch of us just decided to easily align with our truth? What if we chose to have awareness with ease? What if we decided we were going to receive, shift, and transform all energies? What if we just chose to be conscious and aware and understood that each and every one of us is building our own universe and we are contributing to form and structures as we see fit, and really be conscious and aware of what you are contributing your energy to, and if that contribution is going to create more for this planet or less for this planet. If what energy spaces and consciousness you are playing in are creating more for you as a being or less for you as a being. Really getting very focused in the mission of being energy transformers, because that's what we are. We are energy transformers. We receive energies all day long. Whether you're aware of that and what level you're aware of it, you are an infinite being. Your body is a receiver. Your body has been receiving information from everyone all the time. Now is the time Just stand in being conscious and aware. Understand how your energy systems work, how your energy receives information, how you are transmuting energies, how you are storing and internalizing other people's information. Now is the time to fully step into the awareness of who you be and how you function in energies. Breathe that through for a moment here. There's no more time to play in these old spaces and places that feel yucky and gross. There's no more time to be contributing to people and places and things that harm and hold back the energy of this universe. I know things are intense right now. Believe me, I get it. And that's why I say protect your energy. Be aware of where you're spending your time and space. If you are contributing to others, can they even receive you? If you are spending all day reacting and responding to others, is that the best use of your time and space? One of the things I became aware of as I was on this journey is really, I could spend all day interacting, and answering questions, and not that I don't love to do that, um, but oftentimes uh, people ask, and they do whatever they're going to do anyways, right? All we can be is an invitation. And oftentimes we can put so much time and space and energy into, I'm going to say trying because that's really what it is, to trying, to guide or we can just be the leaders. We can just be the leaders. We can just be the space of the leaders. We can just be the leaders. We can just lead by example. We can just share information that expands. We can be conscious empaths. Understand that every single thing we put out into the universe creates. It's time. So soon, very soon, I'm going to have all kinds of free things for you. I appreciate the love. I really, truly do. I'm grateful for the messages and the emails. I received the nicest email the other day from a lady who was messaging me about my podcast and really just warmed my heart. I really, truly do appreciate. I'm so grateful for your kind words and the way that you guys continue to really share with me how my tools have been helping you shift and change your reality. I'm so ready to have all of these new systems built. I feel like this is the best way I can really serve my audience, is to make sure I'm giving you lots of content and things that can really help you shift and change your world. So I'm super excited to get all of these new things out into the world. I'm grateful for you, for the space of you, for you listening to my podcast. And here pretty soon, I will be creating regular content again as soon as I feel like I get a footing here on all this free stuff that I'm making and all this rebrand stuff that I'm working on right now. So shouldn't be much longer, you guys. And again, the Empath's Guidebook to Consciousness and Awareness on Amazon has been rebranded, has a new cover, has a new look. I actually read the whole book on audio, which is getting ready to be released as well. So I do have the audiobook version available soon, and that is read by me. And my husband actually put some frequencies in the background of it. So it shouldn't be long before that's available as well. So you can listen to me read my book and teach you the tools to really, truly step into being that conscious empath. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I'm so grateful for you, for the space of you, for you listening to my podcast, for you contributing the space of consciousness and awareness to the planet. Thank you so much for choosing to listen to Expand Your Reality, and I look forward to connecting to you very soon. Thank you so much and have a great day.
You have been listening to Expand Your Reality with your host, Jamie Bates. Thank you for listening.